Hello Capricorn, welcome to your love reading. This applies for Mars Direct, going in from middle of November through into December. It applies to you and your person, your special someone, your significant person in your life. So you can apply it to your relationship as it resonates. Aspects of it will be for you, and then there will be aspects for your person, and also external influences as well. All my information is in the drop down box below. I've got a website there. You can book for a private reading there. I'm also on Instagram. All the links are in there. I work with the Goddess Guidance cards, astrological cards, and destiny cards. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, as that pushes the videos up into bigger circles for people to connect with the readings. Okay, so let's see what's in store for you. Okay, so we've got quiet time, so you need a break to meditate, contemplate, just take some time out to be alone. You're going to get insight, you're going to get guidance from that. That guidance is going to help you make decisions going forward, so it's important to listen, and you need to listen as well. Deeply. I mean, I'm not, cut out the media and everything else that's going on, and listen to your higher self, your soul, your guides, God, whatever is appropriate for you, and just tune in, and you're going to get a lot of information from that. Okay, so we've got Butterfly Maiden coming in there for the situation. Artemis Guardian is coming in for your person. Okay, we've got Ishtar coming in for advice. We've got another one here for Soulless Bodies of Water. This is for potential and outcome. Bottom of the Goddess deck is Mawu, Mother Earth. You are called upon to help with environmentalism. It's also about grounding, this card, so I'll get to that. Let's just do the astrological cards now. Pluto transformation. Okay, so you've got a lot of shifts and changes, cycles, things coming up that have not been revealed prior to now. So you've got things coming up that have been hidden, whether this is emotions or situations or circumstances or just aspects that were kind of either secreted or just not acknowledged or not known. Things are coming up. There can be some power struggles going on as well, but basically shifts and changes. Pluto rules the 8th house, and that's endings and beginnings. Your person, Saturn return age, so they're looking back somewhat at certain things, wondering if they could have handled things a bit better or changed things, or and then for this situation we've got Sagittarius IC, so you're going to get clarity very, very soon. You're just in a transformational cycle with your relationship at this time, but you're going to get insight. It's coming to you now, and you're also upgrading your intuition, seeing the bigger picture. Some adventure and exploration is required there as well. Perhaps learning, higher learning. Okay, we've got Capricorn IUs for coming in for the advice section. And we've got first house, the body, for bodies of water. So, okay, so this, your current situation with your relationship is going to propel you, both of you, it looks like, you're going to be able to initiate certain things that you want to do, but you're going to need to rest a little bit as well. So we've got Pisces, I believe. That's the bottom of the astrological deck. Just want to do a destiny card now. We've got authenticity. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's start with Maui, Mother Earth. You are called upon to help with environmentalism. So that is an aspect of this card. So it may be part of your, perhaps you're working on something together, or you do this individually, or you just have an interest. But it's saying that there are aspects of your life which you can contribute in some way, whether it's just recycling or changing your lifestyle. From a product point of view, chemical point of view, moving over to more natural products, whatever you can do to help to lighten the load on Earth will automatically help you as well. So what you give is what you're going to get back. So any support you give, whether it's time, energy, money, resources, to help Mother Earth, to lighten the load, to walk lightly on the Earth. That can even be grounding, using meditation to ground your energies into the earth, to positive energy. Whatever you can do will be greatly appreciated, and it will come back to you very, very strongly. It's also saying that grounding is needed at this time. So this is about spending time in nature, walking on the earth with your bare feet, getting your hands in the soil, perhaps taking a break and going somewhere which is in nature. And it's coming up here. We've got Sulus bodies of water, so a body of water nearby may be appropriate for you. But she's saying that you need to focus on that, and just do whatever you can to ground your energies, but also to, if you can, any help that you can give to lift any sort of environmental cause or to do your bit will come back to you. And Mother Nature looks after her own, so you look after her, she will look after you. And we've got bottom of the astrological deck is Pisces, I believe. So Pisces it's got two sides to it. It's a beautiful sign. It's very imaginative, very connected to divinity, to the divine realm, imagination. It's got a beautiful, it's almost like crown chakra. It's got that beautiful connected energy to the universe. So you could within your relationship, or one or either of you could very well be connecting to this. So you may be dreaming a lot. You may be dreaming of each other. It's got that element to it. Both of you could be, one or either of you could be very creative as well. But it's also about having be clear about what it is that you want to set off to do. Don't allow confusion or muddled thinking or self-undoing or self-sabotage to literally derail your relationship, or aspects of your relationship, or aspects of yourself which you're trying to work on. So it's got that aspect to it where there's the self-sabotage or this self-undoing, but it has also got that beautiful energy where you connect to the divine. So see how it resonates for you. But on a practical basis, this can also be about service to others. So this could very well be to do with environmentalism, service to others, or service to a greater cause. Or institutions of all kinds come in with this card, and it's your connections to that, what you learn there. It's also it's got a beautiful aspect to it of connecting to a soulmate, or a soul connection, or karma, or a karmic connection. So all of that comes in with this. So karma may be appearing at this time, or karmic people, karmic relationships, and so on. Excuse me. It's also about the need to retreat, the need to withdraw, and the need to contemplate literally the stars or the universe, or whatever is appropriate for you. You've got Sikh here, quiet time, which is about meditation and contemplation. So it's clearly a strong theme. With Pisces, you withdraw, you go into those realms through your mysticism, your spiritual practices, whatever it is that you do. Sorry, but it's about healing, and it's about connecting to the divine and reflection, solitude, all of those sorts of things. Just be careful with escapism and wanting to connect with any kind of addiction. That can also come in with this. And this can also be appearing in your relationship, you know, sort of kind of becoming addicted to certain aspects of the relationship or certain trends within the relationship, or perhaps you have been like that with previous relationships, and now it's coming up for you to look at it again. So all of these aspects can come in with the Pisces, I believe, but it's also about your belief systems and what you connect to for faith, your higher self, your angels, your guides, God, the universe, or all of them. You know, it could all be wrapped up, but it's about connecting to that belief, your faith systems. It may even be religious or sort of philosophical based, but just see how it comes in for you. But it is having self-belief as well as belief in the situation. Then for you, we've got a seek quiet time. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. Now, that sums it up pretty much. It's about going within, but spending time on your own. It can also be within the relationship where the two of you, if you are already a couple, or if you are already together, just to withdraw. But it could also just be for you specifically, because things are coming up at the moment. You've got transformation here, Pluto transformation. You've also got butterfly maiden, also got transformation. So there could be a lot of external stuff with Pisces, I believe. You could have a lot of issues to do with your belief systems that you've kind of grown up with, or your view of the world as it stands, or has stood for you before. And that's all crumbling now with everything that's changing in the world. So you could be going through quite a big reset, and it's going to be taxing your energies somewhat. You're going to be seeing things coming out that you know are just beyond what you would have thought. So all of that could be affecting your relationship, or it could be to do with family relations or your place in the world. So just be aware that the only way to deal with these transformative energies within your relationship, within yourself, and within your sort of community or your family, all these upheavals and transitions that we are all going through, the very best way to deal with it is to go off into meditation, spend time alone, rest, nap, meditate and contemplate, spend time in nature, go within, switch off all the media, all the technology, and just spend time in quietness. And you're going to need that, because with Pluto transformation, as I said, things can be coming up which have been hidden. Now, this can be emotions, it can be circumstances, situations, things you didn't know about, could all be coming up. But it is really about transformation. So things can only transform, especially hidden things, can only transform if they're seen in the full light. So you have to bring everything to the full light so that you can see it, and then you can acknowledge it and move on from there. You can transform those energies. You may be transforming or transmuting energies on behalf of your person. Especially if you're very connected on a soul connection, you can do this. You can actually transmute for things for them, and they likewise can do for you. So just see how it comes up for you. But it's like a big cycle is changing. Certain things will be leaving your life and certain things will be coming in. It's making room for the new things. Pluto gets rid of the old things and replaces it with new things, but it can be a lot of power. It's done with a lot of power. So you may feel like you've got a lot of pressure on you, or these big shifts changing, and you just feel a bit out of sorts. So the only way to deal with that is to retreat, and then you will get the guidance that you require. It could be that your person is seeing you in this light. They could be seeing you transform at this time, and that some quiet time is required as well. For them, we've got Artemis Guardian here, and we've got Saturn Return Age. So they themselves are also going through quite a big review. They're going through a big life review right now. So Artemis Guardian, you and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. So this is saying whether this applies to your person, what they're feeling or what they're going through, or whether you are seeing this, them going through this, and you're a bit worried about it. What this card is saying is that not to concern yourself with the turmoil and everything that's going on. Rather, focus love and light that's symbolized by the fire, and the bow and the arrow is the focus. Rather focus your love and light, and the love and light that you may be beaming onto this person or within the relationship. Focus on that and spread that around. Anything that you can do to uplift yourself, your person, and your people around you. Focus on the love and light and let go of the worries and the fears for safety and security, monetary issues. All your needs will be met. That is what this card is saying. Your needs will be met. So your person may be stressing about this. Their needs will be met, and within the relationship, depending on whether you are already committed in a relationship or you're only just going into it at this time, but your needs will be met. So your prayers have been answered. Your people, the ones that you care about, are looked after and protected. And release your energy that you've got stuck there in that worry. Release that and rather focus on the love and light that is within each person and within yourselves, and spread that around. So that can be a kind word, support for others, positive, a positive mindset, whatever it is that you can do. With the Saturn return for your person, they may be thinking that it's too late for certain things, or that the time for certain things has come and gone. Saturn return comes back to you, and it does bring back, it's got an energy of you will reap what you sow. So things may be coming back to them from the past, which, could be looked at as not successful or bad or negative or whatever. But it's important to understand that these were all learning experiences, and this person is at a unique juncture now in their life where they can actually release and redirect the energy. So the release comes in with the energy that they had in past experiences and situations, relationships, whatever it was. The energy that they had stuck there needs to be withdrawn and released, because it's not serving them anymore. And Saturn is about that. Saturn is about having a very strong foundation for the future, moving forward. And if whatever was in the past was not built on a good foundation, or it served its purpose and you've moved on now. So your person needs to release and redirect their energy to what it is they do want to do, what it is they need to do now in their life, to set goals for now and for the future and for your relationship. This is a very unique opportunity. It's like a gift where they need to focus on their hopes and goals, and take responsibility for their own goals. So they may have had in the past responsibilities toward family, or towards a job, or towards parents, or towards whatever, and they felt bound in that, and they just got on with their lives, or with a job, or whatever went down, they just got on with it. But it was just really to make ends meet or to fulfill a role, and that is over now. And it's now time to redirect their energy. A course correction is required to focus on their own hopes and dreams, and take responsibility for that and push them forward. So it's a reset, and they must not think that they're too old or too young, or too, that the opportunities have come and gone. This card can have a should have, would have, could have energy about it. Those are all negative. They're based in the past. You can't do that. You can't base decisions on the past. You must only base decisions on the present moment. So this person can look back through the rearview mirror, which is small, look back at the past and gain the wisdom and the understanding from that, and take that forward. Okay, not the pain or the aggravations or the mishaps or the losses or whatever went down, but it's a unique gift to redirect their energy, release it, redirect, and course correct, and go after the things that they would really is close to their heart, the things they really want to do. And this may be your relationship. I mean, you may have been perhaps you were together, or could have been together in the past, and now you're getting a second chance. This is kind of got a second chance aspect to it as well. So it really is it's a releasing of the past, so that they can move forward in the future with new goals that suit them now. No matter what went down, they learned a lot from that, and it's now time to focus on what is close to their heart, what is very important for them. And that may be your relationship, or aspects of your relationship. You can apply it as it works for you. Okay, transformation strong theme. We've got Butterfly Maiden. You are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. So this could be for either one of you. Obviously, it's for your person, but I feel it affects your relationship as well, because you've also got Pluto transformation. But it's saying that whatever changes are coming, whatever's in your situation currently, these are very, very important changes. And the old must be released in order to bring the new in, which is very much the Pluto theme. Pluto does this. Saturn has also got aspects of that as well. But Saturn is slower moving, and it's got a strong karmic situation to it, where Pluto can be quite an upheaval. It's also got oldness and karmic issues attached to it, but it's got a slightly different energy. This is about things coming up, and Saturn is about dealing with what has been in the past. So transformation, very, very strong energy. The butterflies are all symbolic for going through that chrysalis stage, and then the launching of the butterfly. And so your relationship, or aspects of your relationship have been in that chrysalis stage, and you're now, the butterfly is trying to emerge. You have to let it emerge. So you must work with the energies that are around you and within your relationship to allow the butterfly to release itself. And you can only do that by letting go of the past and letting go of things that don't suit either one of you or your relationship. These changes are very, very important, and not to fear them, because there's great blessings on the other side of it. So you will get there for sure. With Sagittarius, I see Sagittarius is a very lucky, it's got a lot of luck coming in with it, a breakthrough energy, some sort of opportunity, blessing. But it's also about It's about having a broader vision of things, having an open mind, being more expansive. So whatever is coming on the other side of this transformation is going to be very, very expansive for your relationship, or for either one of you, and therefore it affects the relationship. It's got a very seeing the big picture for this, but there's some sort of breakthrough or opportunity coming in. It's also about the joy, happiness, and cheerfulness, optimism. It's got all of that attached to it. It's also about broadening the mind, and this can be through study, or just learning in general. And this is normally higher education, or adult education. It's also got the aspect of using the intuition to see into situations. It's also about exploration and adventure from a physical point of view. So it could be a trip, and some sort of long distance trip, or an international trip, or just adventure and exploration as symbolic. So whatever's on the other side of this transformation will be expansive. It will be like an adventure or an exploration, or however you want to apply it. But it has got that a sort of optimistic outlook to it, and it's about visioning, and it's about also meeting the world in some way. The only aspect of this is it can also cause you to go overboard, so overspend, overeat, overindulge, be over generous or overly opinionated. All of these aspects can come in, so it's over the top, but it's got a very broadening energy to it. So I feel it's going to expand your world once you've gone through this transformation. Then for the advice section, we've got Ishtar, boundaries, and we've got Capricorn, I use. So boundaries: love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. So this could apply for either one of you, or it could be affecting your relationship as well. As I said, I feel there are probably others around who are making demands on your time and energy, as a couple, or either one of you. So some boundaries need to be reiterated or put in place, and this is to protect your energy, to protect the energy, the sacredness of your relationship, to set up a boundary so that that it doesn't get crossed, and you don't have a muddying of the waters with it when it comes to energy and responsibilities and so on. Put strong boundaries in, and be clear about that. Again, it may be boundaries to do within your relationship as well. There may be a few boundaries that you need to just discuss or talk about, or put in place. The reason why you need to do this is so that you don't lose life force, you know, through spreading too much around and not having firm enough boundaries. But it also, what it does is it allows you then to have space and freedom to rest, to rejuvenate, to make decisions, to contemplate. And this is all coming in, it's already been mentioned. So it's very important to also have fun. And I feel this is probably a relationship thing because of the changes and the cycles going on. The two of you probably just need to have a bit of fun and relax. And you can only do that if you remove yourself from whatever else is going on. It can also be that one or either of you has got older boundaries or blocks which are blocking you from entering fully into certain aspects of the relationship. It can be that as well. So just examine your blocks or examine your boundaries, make sure that they are required, and where possible, discuss them with your person. You know, because that communication is one of the most important aspects of a relationship. And if you can't communicate about things like this, then, you know, it can make things very difficult because it's guesswork on either side. So, you know, think about that, see how that applies. Capricorn, I use, this is, it could be others maybe trying to use your energies or use your time. So just see how that resonates with you. But it could be that you are needing to be resourceful and to make use of your contacts and your networks at this time. Capricorn is a very ambitious energy, as you know, very goal-oriented. So it could be that you need to just reiterate that for yourself, discuss certain things with your person and see where you're headed, because they're going to be setting new goals at this time and you are going through transformation. So you may have a few feelings which you've been sitting on for however long and they need to come out and be discussed. So this is a reiteration of the Capricorn energy, you know, there's hard work involved, setting a course, being goal-oriented, ambitious, and very resilient and resourceful. That is the Capricorn energy. So there may be aspects around you which you can utilize now to move your relationship forward, or aspects of your relationship, and actually to become resourceful with all your whatever is going on around you, and obviously within certain aspects of the relationship, to actually harness that strong Capricorn energy which is building, setting foundations, and moving quickly forward, you know, and stepping from one stone to the other until they reach their goal. But some goals will need to be renegotiated, certainly with your person, and you know, you may have some feelings about that. You could be at the very start of your relationship and now you're starting to coalesce what your goals are together. So this is about expression, this is about discussing things, and also to set new goals, I feel, going forward. It's also being very mature, Capricorn maturity, and you know, clarifying things and having a clear path, and having also a youthful outlook as well. The Capricorn energy is that, but it's got a mature energy. It's about maturing the partnership or the relationship and having a mature discussion, I feel, about things. This is where the authenticity comes in as well, because the Capricorn and the Saturn energy, Saturn rules Capricorn. So it's very much about being your authentic self within the relationship and allowing your person to do that as well. So you can only get to this point if you are 100% understanding each other, and you've got the same ideas to move the relationship forward. So have a mature approach, be authentic, and you know, have this contemplation to work it out. Then we've got soulless bodies of water. Spend time near water, such as a lake, river, or the ocean, to recharge your batteries. So a relocation may be on the cards for the relationship, or certainly one of you or both of you. So you may have to discuss this. So relocation to a water body may be important for you. And this, you know, is to like the ocean or a lake or a river or whatever is appropriate for you. But it could also be a holiday or some sort of a breakaway, and it may be the Sagittarius energy to say, go on a little exploration, go somewhere close to a water body because you're tired, and possibly there's a lot taxing the pair of you and you just need a break. And this is about recharging your batteries. The water, any water body is spiritual, and you get a lot from that. So take your meditative time, your contemplative time, your time in nature, and spend it next to a water body that's going to help you. Or plan a holiday, because you've got the Sagittarius energy here as well. Plan a holiday together. Plan a breakaway somewhere where you can go and really enjoy yourselves, because the first house is about the body. It's about your life force, your vitality, your chi. All of this, it needs to be rejuvenated at this time. And with Pluto, that can also come in as well, a rejuvenation or a renewal. If you've been in a relationship already for some time, then a rejuvenation and a renewal will always be welcome. And you can certainly do that at a water body. But it's about looking after your body, and also, it helps you with your moods and how you tackle things and what you project to others and what you're projecting to your person. So the more in touch you are with your yourself and what your body needs, looking after yourself, but also your hobbies, your interests, and the furthering of your relationship in the outer world, what other people are going to see when they see you. So you want to be rested, you want to be having fun together, you want to be connected, and a breakaway or some sort of holiday where that is possible is going to do you both the world of good, and it will give you a boost, and it will just improve your outlook on life in general, and it will give you that sacred time together as well. Okay, Capricorn, hope you enjoyed that. Please take care, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.